And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Williams. Rose is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Dang, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Outside Dang. Over to the left wing. Van Vliet against Rose. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Outside Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Oh, good on the triple. Rose against Van Vliet. Rose passes to Vucevic. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith up top. Over Dang. Rebound by Rose.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside LaVine. Back to Rose. Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. Rose in the post, covered by Van Vliet. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And he makes the first.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And Rose drops them both. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And here's Rose following Jalen Green's 3. Here's LaVine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for LaVine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. And here is Şengün. Pass to Smith. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dang against Brooks. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Misses the wing J.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Green now, top of the key. A three. Another shot. Şengün with the bucket.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Şengün.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. White, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Levine finds Williams. Right side Rose. Puts up a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From 11 feet away. Nice shot by Smith.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Rose passes to Vucevic. Back to Rose. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Şengün with a screen on Levine. To the middle. Şengün, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Jalen Green. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Rose. On the wing, Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Such a wide open look.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Now Van Vliet. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. And here's Vucevic. Şengün covering. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Shepard's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Bulls making a change also. Ball's checked in. And so here is Houston. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Shepard missing. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith. And the Bulls get it back. Now here's Giddey. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Jeff Green.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Not going to go that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
We've got Shepard. Alperen Şengün out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Şengün. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Ball. The Rockets making the shot. Smith outside. Green against Vucevic. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Green with a screen for Shepard. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's White on the wing. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game, clearly. He's an outstanding shooting center.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
T-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Luol Deng is checked in for Smith. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brooks outside. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Şengün. Fades. And the bank shot is good. Şengün's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Here's White. He's covered by Thompson. White, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Left block shot on the way. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And here are the Bulls now. And it's White missing. Thompson surveying the floor. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ball. Whitmore. That shot missing. Nice D from Deng. The Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks. Take a look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Houston making some changes. Green comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And Chicago also making a switch. Zach LaVine's checked in for Ball. That one drops. He ties it up. Rockets shooting well. They're at 45%. Brooks outside. Brooks. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Thompson against LaVine. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Green. And Jalen Green subbed in for Amen Thompson. Hakeem Warwick He's checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Kobe White. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Şengün. Now Brooks. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet way outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The free throw drops for Rose. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here is Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Adams outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Rose goes in. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Adams. Over Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
For Houston, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
2 minutes.
Chicago leading by 3.
2 minutes.
Pass to Warwick. Back to Rose. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
1:16 left in the first half. Rose kicks to Dang. Back to Rose. A 3. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet sets the pick for Eason. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Rose. Smith in the post. Covered by Van Vliet. Outside Levine. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Adams. Now Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on Rose. Van Vliet wide open. Again, the Rockets score.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Rose. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So for Chicago right now, they've got Zach LaVine. Patrick Williams is out there with Vucevic. And it's Rose. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. LaVine passes to Williams. Dang kicks to Rose. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by Vucevic. Now the Bulls with it. Dang looking it over. Here's Vucevic. LaVine with it. 6 points for him. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Green's activity on offense is something I really appreciate. Because of that, I think he makes the defense typically commit fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
The first one falls.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bulls with the lead. And LaVine, here we go. Outside Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Kick out to Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Total confidence. Levine was ready to go.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your moves. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Brooks with no one around. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Dang for 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail. And it's Brooks in the corner, down low for the tie. The shot's good from Smith.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Rose dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Rose. Launches a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Rose for the lead. And Van Vliet lays it in. He's got 9.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And so here is Houston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside, Green. Smith kicks to Brooks. Green taking his time here. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. He can't get that one. Nice D from Dang. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rose finds Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
I see him.
Rose against Van Vliet. Rose, that's good.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brooks outside. Vucevic with the block. Here's Levine. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. And a change for the Bulls. White's checked in. Here's Green. Williams with the block. Rose looking around. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Van Vliet. Will it go? Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's White. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A minute 50 left in the third. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And a miss there on the triple. It's trailed by 6. Thompson outside to the paint. Here's Şengün. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Thompson against Levine. And it's White, top of the key. Here's Rose. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jeff Green is checked in for the Rockets. Cam Whitmore comes in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Bulls, Jalen Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Levine. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson outside. Şengün passes to Green. Trying to end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
The first free throw is good. Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Hakeem Warwick, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Derrick Rose. Şengün hits them both. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, White. Picked by Vucevic. Fires the three. White with another miss. It's trailed by 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Vucevic. Great defense that time from Şengün. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green passes to Shepard. Now Şengün. Vucevic defending. Fader on the way. The Rockets again can't hit. White against Thompson. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. With 1 on the clock. He's off on that one. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Green is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. Then it's Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Brooks. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 9 points for Brooks.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Bulls leading by 6. Here's Giddey. It's White on the wing. Carries it down low. White's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bulls. Rockets shooting just 39% from the field. Struggling to find that net. To the inside. It's stolen by Dang. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Brooks with it. He's picked up by White. Brooks misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside, Levine. Back to White from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
White against Van Vliet. Green with a screen on White. A clear look for Van Vliet. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. Thompson against Levine. No good with the layup. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by Warwick. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Van Vliet. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Chicago leading by 8. Outside, Levine. No good on the three. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Whitmore missing. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Levine feeling it out a bit. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Dang. It's stolen by White. 3-on-3. Pass to Giddey. Brooks against Dang. And here's White. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Van Vliet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Amen Thompson. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Warwick. Williams comes in for Josh Giddey. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for White. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. That one drops for him. Rose has got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Van Vliet. That one goes in.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Now Levine. Pass to Williams. Outside Dang. Williams a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Rockets trail by 9. Now here's Van Vliet. Over Rose. And it comes off the front of the rim. There's the drive. And that one is good. He's got 23.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
Houston now. Time running out. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Rose. Outside Dang. Pass to Williams. And here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Rose. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Down low. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Rose. Rose has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rose.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
It's foul. Complete. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
It would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Eason finds Adams. Thompson outside. Screen by Adams. Thompson passes to Adams. And that one, good. There's White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.